Who are the angels and what role do they really play in the Bible? From a young age, we have grown up with images of angels as celestial beings with radiant wings, serene faces, and luminous halos above their heads. But did you know that the Bible offers a much more mysterious and complex description of them? Angels are not just ethereal figures floating in the clouds. They play crucial roles in biblical history and in the connection between the divine and the human. Imagine this: direct messengers of God, warriors in celestial battles, protectors of the righteous, and sometimes instruments of judgment. Throughout the scriptures, angels appear at the most decisive moments, announcing births, saving lives, and fighting battles that transcend our physical world. However, despite their prominence in many biblical accounts, they remain a great mystery. What are they really? Why are they so important in the biblical narrative? Today, we will explore this fascinating topic, unraveling not only who the angels are but also how their actions have impacted key moments in the scriptures. Get ready to discover the mystery behind the angels and their role in the Bible. What are angels? When we hear the word angel, we often imagine beings with shining wings and heavenly light. However, the Bible presents a more complex and profound image, going beyond popular representations. The word angel comes from the Greek angelos, meaning messenger. This is their primary function in the scriptures, to act as God's emissaries on specific missions. For example, in Genesis 18, angels visit Abraham to announce the birth of his son Isaac. Similarly, in Luke 1 verses 26 to 38, the angel Gabriel appears to Mary with the message that she would give birth to Jesus, the Messiah. Angels never act on their own initiative, they always obey divine will. Beyond being messengers, angels also serve as protectors. In Exodus 23 verse 20, God declares, "Behold, I send an angel before you to guard you on the way and bring you to the place that I have prepared." This verse illustrates their role as celestial guardians, a function also seen in Psalm 91 verse 11, where it is promised that angels will protect the righteous at all times. However, angels do not always appear as radiant beings. Sometimes, they take on the form of ordinary humans, hiding their true nature. Hebrews 13 verse 2 reminds us, "Do not forget to show hospitality to strangers, for by so doing some people have entertained angels without knowing it." This suggests that they may interact with us in ways we do not recognize. Regarding their essence, angels are not gods and should not be worshipped. In Revelation 22 verses 8 to 9, when the Apostle John tries to bow before an angel, the angel stops him, saying, "Do not do that. I am a fellow servant with you. Worship God." This episode emphasizes that, although powerful, angels are always subordinate to the Creator. The Bible also highlights that they are created beings made by God to worship and serve Him. In Psalm 148 verses 2 and 5, it is mentioned that angels praise the Lord, showing that they have a created, not eternal, origin. This underscores their dependence on God and distinguishes them from His divine nature. Finally, their roles are diverse. Some are protectors, like the angel who shut the mouths of the lions to save Daniel, Daniel 6 verse 22. Others, like Michael in Revelation 12 verse 7, lead battles against evil in the spiritual realm. In conclusion, angels are much more than decorative or symbolic figures. According to the Bible, they are spiritual beings, obedient and deeply connected to divine purposes, acting as messengers, protectors, and warriors in God's great plan. The main roles of angels. Angels are not mere spectators in the biblical narrative. They fulfill fundamental roles in God's plan. Throughout the scriptures, we see them performing three main functions: divine messengers, protectors of the righteous, and celestial warriors. Messengers of God. The most well-known role of angels is as bearers of divine messages. At crucial moments in biblical history, they are entrusted with communicating God's purposes to humanity. For example, in Luke 1 verses 26 to 38, the angel Gabriel appears to Mary with these words, "You have found favor with God." "You will conceive and give birth to a son, and you are to call him Jesus." This message marked a pivotal moment in the history of salvation. Another example is the announcement of John the Baptist's birth in Luke 1 verse 13, when an angel tells Zechariah, "Do not be afraid, because your prayer has been heard, and your wife Elizabeth will bear you a son." In both cases, angels act as bridges between heaven and earth, delivering messages that transformed lives and marked the fulfillment of divine promises. Protectors of the righteous. In addition to delivering messages, angels also serve as celestial guardians. In Psalm 91 verses 11 to 12, it says, "For he will command his angels concerning you to guard you in all your ways." This promise reflects how angels protect those who trust in God, intervening in moments of danger. A notable example is found in Daniel 6 verse 22, when Daniel is thrown into the lion's den. He declares, "My God sent his angel, and he shut the mouths of the lions so that they would not hurt me." This act demonstrates the power of angels to protect even in the most extreme circumstances. Likewise, in Exodus 14, an angel of the Lord stands between the Israelites and the Egyptian army, ensuring the protection of God's people as they cross the Red Sea. This story highlights how angels not only protect individuals but entire communities as well. Celestial warriors. A lesser-known but equally important role is that of angels as spiritual warriors. In Revelation 12 verses 7 to 9, a battle in heaven is described. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon and his angels fought back, but they did not prevail. Here, the Archangel Michael leads the heavenly armies against the forces of evil, symbolized by the dragon representing Satan. Another fascinating account is found in Daniel 10. An angel explains to Daniel that he was sent to answer his prayers but encountered demonic resistance along the way. Finally, the Archangel Michael intervened, ensuring that God's message reached its destination. This episode shows how angels fight in the spiritual realm, protecting believers and executing divine plans. What do angels teach us today? Throughout this video, we have explored the fascinating world of angels according to the Bible. From their roles as messengers, protectors, and celestial warriors to the hierarchies that distinguish them, it is clear that their purpose transcends what we usually imagine. Angels are not just symbolic figures or products of imagination. They are real beings, created by God to execute His will and participate in His eternal plan. Their obedience and faithful service to God teach us that true greatness lies in fulfilling the purpose for which we were created. They remind us that we are part of a divine plan, even when we may not fully understand it. Today, it is easy to feel alone or disconnected from the spiritual. However, angels offer us a message of hope. We are not alone. There are heavenly forces working on our behalf, guiding and protecting us on our journey. This knowledge not only comforts us but also challenges us to ask, are we willing to live with the same faith, purpose, and dedication as they do? If this topic has inspired you or sparked your curiosity, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share it with someone who could benefit from this message. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the divine.